cool.
Tyshawn Cook has big plans for his newly purchased 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo in Spring Valley.
I'm in the middle of renovating everything, so the whole kitchen is gonna get completely moved and destroyed. So the kitchen's actually gonna come all the way out against this whole yellow wall, which is why it's not painted.
The 23-year-old is confident in his vision for his new home. Right now, his room is one of the few spots he's fully furnished and decorated with some of his favorite anime art. But he wants a more modern kitchen, and he's working with his dad to remove the carpet and replace it with new flooring.
Probably once a week, if not once every other week, definitely going to Home Depot, as he said. Now, it's something that obviously beforehand I wasn't thinking about, but happens. I mean, again, I'm in the process of renovating, so consistent. If I'm not going to Home Depot, I'm ordering things on Amazon.
Cook is an SDSU college student and Navy reservist, in addition to working full-time as a calibration technician. Now that he's also a homeowner, it puts him among a very small group of Black San Diegans. Only around a quarter of all Black people in San Diego City own a home. Meanwhile, more than half of all white and Asian San Diegans are homeowners. And the homeownership rate for Black people is even lower in places near Spring Valley, like La Mesa and El Cajon. That's according to a newly released study by the Urban Institute, a nonprofit research organization focused on economic policies.
The total amount of housing wealth held by white households held by white homeowners is $129 billion. For Black homeowners, it's less than $5 billion.
Michael Neal was the lead researcher on the Urban Institute study. He says San Diego doesn't just have a racial gap in home ownership, but in home values as well.
Black homeowners, on average, their home value is $610,000, about a third less than the average value of a white-owned home.
Neal says historic housing and employment discrimination, coupled with longstanding wage gaps and rising housing costs, are at the heart of these persisting inequities. It's why a group of nonprofits and San Diego County Supervisor Nathan Fletcher's office launched the San Diego Black Homebuyers Program last August. The goal? To expand more economic opportunities for Black San Diegans, like Cook, who was the first recipient of the program. And, as Supervisor Nathan Fletcher first said at the launch, to try and level the playing field.
Because we have such an obligation to ensure access to the American dream. There's no guarantee of equality of outcome, but there is supposed to be equality of access.
Now that the program is set up, it needs to expand and help more families, says Ricardo Flores. He's the executive director of LISC, the organization that administers the program's funds.
We've created the program, we've created the vehicle, we've got mortgages attached to it. Now we just need to be able to provide more.
He says that can happen without too big of an investment.
And the great thing is, so for $1 million, you can get 25 families home ownership opportunities, which is obviously going to change their lives indefinitely.
I like the balcony/patio.
And that's something that's already happening for Cook. He used the nearly $50,000 grant to pay his closing costs. Now he's using the money he saved to add value and equity back into his home. He hopes his condo will jumpstart his ability to build wealth and take care of the generations to come.
All I know is that I wanted to give my children a better childhood. Not that mine was bad, but in order for me to do that, one of the things that I want to be able to do is never tell my children no because of money, ever. Like, if I tell them no, it's going to be because I said no, not because, oh, my account's telling me no, you know?
For now, he's enjoying his home's scenic views of pink sunsets, and he's already planning on having his siblings visit and stay with him, something that wasn't possible until just last month. Christina Kim, KPBS News.